Então estamos aqui na Cidade, no México, um prazer, o único veículo, Papo de Cinema, que veio até o México para conferir o lançamento internacional de XXX Reativado. E eu estou aqui com Vin Diesel. Hi, Vin. Very nice to see you, man.
Nice to see you.
Nice to be here with you. Let's talk about XXX. You have been to Brazil so many times, and this movie has a great connection to Brazil, isn't it?
Yes, it does.
I heard that you was the one who had the idea to invite Neymar Jr. for the movie.
Yes, because as you know, I've always felt very connected to Brazil. And I remember when we were shooting Fast Five, I remember, you're not going to believe this, but the studio wasn't going to let us go to Brazil because it was going to be so costly. So the director at that time, Justin Lin, and myself teamed up to work extra fast so that we had extra money from the budget to go to Brazil. And once we went to Brazil, it was one of the best experiences of my life. It was such a great experience that I then went back to the studio and said, is it possible that we can have the global tour, the world premiere in Brazil? And I remember the studio executive saying, once they saw the film, saying, okay, sure, yes, if you love it that much, we will. And so we brought journalists from all over the world to, do you remember that?
Yeah.
From all over the world to have the first world premiere of a major motion picture in Rio. And because, and now I was launching the new XXX and returning to this franchise, but basically relaunching this franchise.
But it's a good thing because you respect not only the first one, but the second one of XXX as well.
That's 100% right.
Yeah.
But don't tell everyone else that, because I haven't seen the movie. That's a secret. But I do, but that's my personality.
Yeah.
My personality is to always hug and always embrace and always wrap my arm around.
In the beginning of the movie, you made something very fantastic when you connect the anthems to exhibit the football match in television. And do you remember what game it was that?
Do you remember?
Yeah, Brazil versus Germany.
Yeah, baby!
It's very difficult for Brazilians to watch that game.
Oh, God, I made it up, though. I made it up. Hiring Neymar in his first Hollywood film was, in some ways, writing a love letter to the country that I love, of Brazil.
Oh, that was great. And how was to come back to Sanders Cage 15 years ago, 15 years after the first movie?
To be 100% honest, I needed to, okay? I never in a million years thought that that working in Hollywood, that I would feel that I would be so challenged from Furious 7. I didn't imagine that scenario. I didn't imagine that could ever happen.
It's so emotional experience.
So emotional, and I didn't imagine that I would be left with the choice of either getting the insurance money back to the studio and throwing away the movie, or having to go back to it without my brother. And because I wanted his legacy to shine, I went back into what felt like a 5-month funeral. And it was very, 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 very hard. And because of that, I needed to play a character that can't stop smiling. I needed to play a character that just wants the thrill of life, just looks for the thrill of life.
Great.
The world's at peril.
Your country needs you, Mr. Cage. Where are you going?
To get my team, the good,
I can fix that.
the extreme, and the completely insane.
Bye-bye.
What you want, I got what you need.